How do you enjoy beautiful blooms indoors all winter? Plant Amaryllis and Paperwhites. Hi, I'm William Moss, and I'm going to show you how to turn these dormant bulbs into beautiful blooms. Growing bulbs indoors and making them bloom is called forcing. The easiest bulbs to force are Paperwhites, which are members of the daffodil family with powerfully scented clusters of white flowers, and Amaryllis, with huge flowers in reds, pinks, and whites. There are a couple of ways that we can grow them. We can grow them in water, in a watertight container and gravel, or we can grow them in soil just like a regular plant. The first one we'll do will be growing them in water, and we'll do an example of that with the Paperwhites. So what you need for this is a shallow bowl or tray without any drainage holes in it. You first start by filling in with the gravel all around at the base. Then I want you to put the bulbs in, and you just have to work the base of them in, just the roots of them. You don't want to put them too deep. Even if this were very tall and deep, you still want the bulbs sticking up above. Once we get enough of them in here, then we add our water. When you pour the water, you want to make sure that it only touches the bottom of the bulbs. No more than that. The bulbs will rot if they actually sit in water. So you can see that the water is just on the bottom of the bulb, just enough for the roots to grab, but without wetting the entire bulb. Now, you sit this in a sunny window. In about a week, you'll start to see sprouts coming up, and after a month, you'll have beautiful blooms coming out that looks very similar to these blooms right here. The Amaryllis bulb is much bigger. Just cut those off. And now, start with a little soil in the bottom. Pack them down. Make sure that the roots are spread out. And you don't want the bulbs to touch the side anywhere along here. So it needs to be dead center. Now, you fill in around the bulb up to what's called the shoulders of the bulb, which simply means you want this little neck part here sticking out. You got to water because it's a newly planted bulb. And when you water your Amaryllis, you really want to saturate it. You want to water it until you see water coming out of the bottom. Really saturate it. Don't water again until it looks like this and it started to sprout with some growth. About 2 weeks out, you'll start to see growth. About 4 to 6 weeks later, you'll have beautiful blooms to enjoy. You don't have to have a green thumb to enjoy beautiful blooms indoors. You just need the exuberant charms of Paperwhites and Amaryllis to strut their stuff all winter long.